Hello, I'm Sam Zapadinsky, Hudson River pilot in New York. We're providing services for ships, tugboats, yachts going from Yonkers up the Hudson River all the way up to the Port of Albany. There are a couple of ports in between where we do stop along the way. The great majority go almost all the way up to a couple of ports, about a 110-mile stretch of river. About 50 of those miles are a narrow channel with nowhere to anchor, no room really for emergency maneuvers, so it definitely keeps us on our toes. It's a good challenge, and it's a really exciting waterway to serve, and I really am proud of it. We're not a container port. We actually don't get on any container ships. We do a lot of bulk cargoes, some liquid cargoes. Even though we have no refineries in Albany, we do carry liquid bulk, ethanol, asphalt, fertilizer, that kind of stuff. Most other cargoes are dry bulk. We're really a big dry bulk port, and also heavy lift cargoes. The biggest ships we usually carry, usually serve are around 200-meter ships, 32-meter beam, with a 9.1 meter draft. I like to think communication with the crews are a challenge. The crews are from all over the world, and sometimes language is a barrier. So trying to, especially if there's a stressful situation going on, keeping people together, communication is a big challenge. Other than that, the waterway itself will always keep us on our toes, right? Every waterway has its own challenges. Our waterway, restricted in nature, and far from having help at your fingertips, is something that is a challenge. Once you get away from the Port of New York, you are sometimes 8 to 10 hours minimum from having any kind of tug assistance. So you're really on your own, and that keeps you on your toes, and you have to think quickly sometimes to keep the waterway safe. I think the quality of signals are going to improve. The radio signal between devices is going to improve, and maybe connected piloting with continued use of connected devices, servers, feeding us more data. In my waterway, we're a little behind some other waterways in terms of air gap sensors, real-time buoy information, weather information. So continuing to get that data and having it displayed on our iPads is something that excites me about evolving technologies over the next few years. It's always nice to hear from the experts at Trelleborg, the engineers, the software developers, but also the other pilots. Learning from best practices in their use cases is also very beneficial. So I think the masterclass, seeing the engineers but also seeing the other pilots, is really great, and getting that feedback and learning lessons from them and bringing that back to our team is really very helpful. I mean, I think the biggest advancements could be more interconnected devices from like the Safe Tug or Safe Port, right? So the more feedback we have, the more information you can give a pilot, as long as it's not too hard to find, can help that pilot make those decisions in less time, make better decisions, better informed decisions, and just help keep everybody safe.